You guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Olympia D here, and I'm coming back to you with another episode on my series of strange occurrences. So tonight's case is coming out of Florida. I'm going to read the article, then I'm going to give my opinion on the facts. A young Florida mother said she was in fear when she looked at her Ring app and saw armed men at her apartment door. Kada Staples said the men had their weapons pointed at her door, and when she said hello, they ordered her to come out and said, "We know he's in there." Staples believes the armed men, who were U.S. Marshals, were looking for a murder suspect, but they had the wrong apartment. At the time, she didn't understand what was going on when she opened the door. I cracked the door open and they pushed the door open and pushed me and my baby out of the way. They are holding us at gunpoint, screaming. "There's a gun about a foot away from her face," said Staples as she held her 3-month-old. She said the U.S. Marshals kept saying, "We know Jamar is in there." With that, they ran in my apartment. There's probably 6 or 7 of them out there with guns. 3 or 4 of them ran into my apartment and are running around. They are still yelling at me that I'm lying, said Staples. She said she had been napping with her infant and was the only one inside. The marshals soon realized their mistake. Then one of the guys in the hallway is like, "Wait, this is apartment blah blah blah," and then said my apartment number, and then kind of repeated it again, and then they ran out and said, "That's the wrong apartment," said Staples. She said the marshals left but never apologized for their actions or their mistake. "No sorry, no nothing," they tell me. "You're good." And another one said, "You're fine," said Staples. She said when she called the U.S. Marshals Service to ask why officers had entered her apartment, she asked if they could provide a mental health counselor to help her deal with the anxiety brought on by the event. She said a man on the phone told her to take melatonin and get over it. WFLA has called and emailed the U.S. Marshal Service to find out why officers were at the wrong apartment and to find out if the officers involved will face any discipline. The U.S. Marshal Services and the U.S. Department of Justice have not responded. And therein lies the end of the article. I mean, this story is just crazy. You're a young mom with a 3-month-old laying down in your apartment, just relaxing, doing what moms do. And then you get a knock on the door that you're not expecting, and you look and there's guns drawn at your door. I mean, I've seen stories like this where they have the no-knock warrants, but sometimes they don't, implement the no-knock warrants. They're still there knocking. But this is just crazy. Like, it's so sad. She's crying. She's hysterical, as anybody would be. I mean, can you imagine? And you're a young mom and you're there by yourself and you know there's nobody in there that did anything wrong. And then they break into your apartment and then they leave all cavalier like that. Like, yeah, okay, get over it. Like, really? It's just ridiculous. It's like, who the hell do they think they are? Like, really, it's disgusting. I hope she sued him for a lot of money. That's what I really hope, that this girl gets a big payday off of being disgraced like that. It's very, very sad. That's how people get killed. It's like the situation could have went the wrong way very, very easily. Like if she had her own weapon, it could have been different. So they can't make those kind of mistakes and they're doing that kind of job. It's very, very disgusting. Anyway, I'm glad this girl is okay and her baby is okay, and I hope she gets over the trauma that she experienced at the hands of the U.S. Marshal Services. Like and subscribe. Leave it in the comment section what you think about this horrible case that happened to this young lady. Stay safe, everybody, and stay tuned for the next one on a series of strange occurrences.